Sour, welcome to Quest for Beauty. Today I'd like to examine two very strong emotions, love and fear. Very different yet so present in our lives. Love is the opposite of fear, but fear is not the opposite of love because love has no opposites. So what is fear? Fear is this very unpleasant sensation that we have and it's triggered by the perception of danger, whether the danger is real or not. It's a very primitive emotion that involves a biochemical response as well as an emotional response. So is fear bad? Not at all. I mean, it kept our ancestors alive, right? Just a quick parenthesis here. You know, this whole notion of good or bad can be very confusing sometimes because good or bad are just two different polarities of the same energy. You know, you have energy and then you have the positive polarity and then you have the negative polarity. And it's confusing because it would be the same thing as saying, hey, what kind of energy do you run for your lamps? You know, the energy is the same, but you cannot just have two positive polarities and expect a lamp to turn on. And we know that. The yin and the yang in Taoism. There's a little bit of light in the darkness and there's a little bit of darkness in the light. Everything always striving for balance, for equilibrium. So polarity can also be translated as intention. What are you doing with your energy? Where are you spending it? Close parenthesis. Now going back to fear, it's the same thing. Fear can help protect us from danger. The response starts in the amygdala, which is our primitive brain. So the breathing and the heart rate increase, the body releases cortisol, which also increases the blood pressure. There's a boost in the activity of the heart and lungs and reduced activity in the stomach, which makes that feeling of the butterflies in the stomach. That's pretty real, right? I mean, we feel that in our physical body, whether the threat is real or not. But fear can weaken our immune system. So to live in constant fear mode, it's unhealthy. Since I'm not a doctor or a scientist, I'm gonna leave all the links down below of where I got this information from. Fear is this primitive survival mode in action, the fight, flight, or freeze. Fear is an emotion that lives in our root chakra, the Muladhara, the first of the 7 main chakras, and it's a Sanskrit word where mula means root and adhara means basis. So root and basis of our existence. The word chakra literally means wheel or disc, and it refers to a spiritual energy center in the human body. The 7 main chakras are Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddha, Ajna, Sahamsara. On this video, I'm just going to focus on 2 chakras, the Muladhara and the Anahata, the heart chakra. So when the Muladhara is not in balance, we feel fear, we feel unstable, we don't feel safe. And then when it's balanced, that's when we feel happy, we feel safe. Love lives on the Anahata, the heart chakra, the 4th of the main chakras. And this chakra, it's a bridge between the 3 lower chakras, more related to the physical world, and the 3 upper chakras that are more related to the spiritual world. And when this chakra it's out of balance, we feel bitter, we feel resentful, we feel hateful. And then when this chakra is balanced, we feel expanded, we feel compassion, we feel love, we feel gratitude. Gratitude and love are the highest frequencies in the world. The Greeks, they have different words for love. So they have eros, that's named after the Greek goddess fertility and sexual desire. Philia, it was associated with friendship. Ludus, it was more a playful kind of love. Agape, the love that God has for us. Pragma, it's the kind of love couples that have been married for many, many years have for each other. And then they have Philautia, which means self-love, because everything first has to start inside of us. And what is self-love? Self-love is when we fully love and embrace ourselves, even our imperfections, because we understand that everything is one and we're one with everything else. Is when we understand that we are spiritual beings having a human experience and not the other way around. You know, it's when separation and segregation melts away. I'd like to leave you with a question. Where are you on the fear-love scale? Leave in the comments below. And also if you have any questions or suggestions, we'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching.